What's up, everybody? It's Chris. It's Team Dewifed Fishing. Out here at a pond where I've been in the past. There are some big fish in here, at least there was. Throwing the chatterbait, which is what I threw that day out here. Preston and I, we caught 3+ pound fish out of this pond, approaching 4 pounds. So, see what we can get into here today. Hoping to pull a big one out of here, a couple big ones out of here today, so we'll see. Not a very big pond, as you can see, but they were, the bite was ferocious that day when we were out here, especially down that side that I haven't gotten to yet. It's here to my right. Water's pretty murky. It was murky the day we were out here before, so that doesn't look like it's much different. We'll see if there's anything cracking in here today. But when we fished here before, we didn't get any bites initially. And then all of a sudden we saw those big fish and we were like, oh, there are fish in here. So. And they hit this exact color combo on the chatter. It's the white and chartreuse and the Kitech trailer. It's exactly what I was throwing out here last time. Oh, there's one. Oh my goodness. That's a big fish. Got off. Oh, shit. That was gonna be every bit of a 4 to 5 pound fish. Easily. Easily. That was a monster. Guys, I'm not kidding you that was easily a 4 pound fish, more than likely a 5 pounder. Because I got a good look at it. I don't know if the camera caught it. I'll have to see when I look at the footage later. But I got a good look at it when it came up right here by me, and then it turned, and then somehow it managed to spit the chatter. Well, that's a good sign. They're still in here and they'll still bite. Hopefully I can get another jumbo to bite. Texted my brother to let him know. He and I were talking about this place the other day. That bass hit out at a decent depth and a decent length of cast, not right at the shore like they did the previous time. So, you know, maybe I need to, I've been shortchanging my casts. Maybe I need to go out deep and bring these in from further out. Give it more time in the water. Oh, there is a big king snake right there. I'm surprised that thing didn't bite me. That is a large snake. All right. There's evidence that other people have been here fishing. There's bottles and cans and chip bags and stuff here on the shore that I don't think would have blown in. So my guess is that there's people that are coming and fishing here. Some outs and some parallels. Oh, there's a fish. It's gonna jump. Take a line. It got off. That's two. I never saw that one. And I even yoked on that a couple times. To set the hook. I'm going to go take this lure off here in a minute, and I'm going to put the Duo Realis spin on and come back down here and see if the spin will produce. All right, back down here with the Duo Realis spin on, and already I got a fish first cast. It's a big one. Oh my God, it's a jumbo. Don't want it to flip on me. I cannot believe that on my very first cast, after having just thrown the chatterbait through the same water, that I just did this. Oh, it's peeing. Let's get the scale out and get a weight on this one. Scale is zeroed as it continues to pee. £3, 12 ounces. I don't think that that's accurate. That fish looks a hell of a lot bigger than 3 pounds, 12 ounces. Let's clear it and try it again. No. 312. Nah, I guess it's not really that big of a fish. All right, let's get this beauty back. So, after throwing the chatterbait, which has always been the monster slayer, and losing a couple fish, first cast out the gate with the Duo Realis spin, and I popped that another fish. Oh, that was even bigger. That fish was going to be even bigger, guys. Is the spin going to be the secret sauce over here? 2 casts, 2 monster fish. I'm shocked that that one got off though. Oh. Something was pecking at it. It's the beauty of this lure. If you want, you're catching bluegill, you're catching crappie. You're catching big bass. Well, now I am extremely looking forward to going back around with this thing. Oh, did you see that bluegill get air? Look at the size of this bluegill, everybody. That thing got hooked and it jumped like a bass. All right, one big bass, one big bluegill. And a couple nice bass that got off. Been an interesting trip. Another bluegill. Got some clouds rolling in. Tiny bluegill. This fish had no business biting this bait. And I do not want this to go on the whole way around, or this is going to be annoying. Definitely do not want this. That's the only drawback. That's why you hope you hook a bass before it gets into bluegill territory. Another bluegill. So this pond has some nice bluegill in it too, apparently. There's the answer to my question or my statement earlier where I said I've seen no bait fish. That was another monster fish. Bluegill. Another big one though. No juvenile bass though. So that makes me wonder if these big ones are eating their young. But with the healthy bluegill that I've caught, there's also got to be a pretty good bluegill population in here. So, I don't know. Because you would think I would be slaying like fingerling bass or small bass, and I'm not. Not even seeing them follow my bait for that matter. You know, a lot of times you'll see the juvenile bass chase your bait in and then back off. bluegill. Big one. Really big one. Look at the size of this bluegill, you guys. That is probably the largest bluegill I've ever seen. Look, I can... You know when you can lip a bluegill, that it's a big fish. Should have taken that one home, thrown it in my pond. Oh, there we go. It's not a big bass, but it's a nice bass. There's a juvenile. There's a younger one. Chunky. Decent little fish. So there was a fish that clearly wasn't a monster. Because remember, I'd been wondering, where are these small to mid-sized fish at? That's exactly the size I was talking about. 1.5 pounds, 2 pounds. Aggressive as all get out. Oh, deep and an immediate pickup. Please don't get off. This is a big fish. There we go. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. It's got a bluegill. Scale is zeroed. $3.9. All right, let's get this fish back in the water. And talking to my brother, we've decided that we're going to come out here on Sunday I'll definitely throw this lure. And I'm sure he will too, or he'll throw the chatter. Bass or bluegill? It's gonna be a bluegill. Yep. Huge hit though for a bluegill. It rocked it, that's for sure. I should have known that coming across that shallow that it wasn't going to be a bass. Let's go right back through there. All right, step over here. Throw a couple outs, and then I am out. This is going to be some good footage. It'll be an entertaining video. I hope that when I watch this back that all the fish that jumped and got off, that they at least made it into the frame, so you guys will have an idea of what some of these fish that I lost, how big they were. Because this has been an insane, you know, a 312 and a 39 or whatever the two were. But I lost a couple 4-pounders, and probably, I'm pretty sure that the one that I lost was a 5. Oh, this is a nice bass. I thought this was a bluegill. The way it hit, and the way it hit and was acting, I just suspected this was a bluegill, and instead it's a nice bass. Hooked very precariously though. So I gotta be careful not to get my fingers in there and get hooked. Another one that I had by the cartilage. This fish wasn't going anywhere no matter how much it jumped. I'm gonna get a weight on this one too, just for reference. It's a nice fish. It's gonna be a low 2s. £2 3 ounces. 2-3. But beautiful fish. All right. Last cast. All right, that's gonna do it for this video, guys. What a time out here today. And like I said, my brother and I are gonna come back out here Sunday, probably a little earlier in the day, maybe early morning, not super early, but early, and we'll see what we can get into then. Glad I thought to go up to the car and put the Duo Realis spin on. There's another fish. Is that another bass? It is. This is insane. Or is that a... That is a crappie. Look at the size of that crappie. What in the... I have never seen a crappie this big in my life. Guys, look. I can't even begin. For reference, there's my hand, and I'm weighing it. A 1 pound, 8 ounce crappie. Again, guys, you know, obviously I know that they exist, but I have never seen a crappie that big. I just can't bring myself to leave. What else am I gonna pull out of here? We've monster bass, monster bluegill, and now the biggest crappie I've ever seen. All right, I'm gonna throw this cast and one more cast, and if I don't catch anything on that next cast, my brother said that place is a gold mine. He's right. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It was getting weeds. Okay, I thought it was getting bumped. There was weeds. All right, last cast. Unless I pull something monstrous on this cast, I am out of here. All right, guys, that is going to do it. I am going to head home. What a day this has been. What a trip this has been. As you guys see, not a big pond, but holy crap, is it loaded. So my brother and I are gonna come back out here on Sunday. Today is Friday, so day after tomorrow. And we'll see what we can get into then. Until then, it's Chris. It's Team Dewifed Fishing. Have a good day.